Ever feel a gnawing emptiness? A void that seems to grow larger with each passing day, no matter what you do to fill it? Like something's missing even when you have it all? You could be surrounded by the finest things, the most luxurious comforts, yet still feel a profound sense of discontent. I have. For years, I chased the roar of the crowd, the exhilarating rush of performing under the spotlight, the intoxicating energy of 1,000 eyes fixed on me, the validation of 1,000 faces looking back at me, their applause echoing in my ears, their cheers lifting me higher than any drug ever could. I craved the applause, the recognition, the feeling of being someone. Each clap, each cheer, each standing ovation was a temporary balm for my soul, a fleeting moment of euphoria. But every curtain call ended the same way, in the silence of my dressing room, staring at my reflection. The lights would dim, the audience would leave, and I would be left alone with my thoughts. The applause faded, the makeup came off, and the reality of my solitude would set in. The cheers that once filled my ears would be replaced by a deafening silence. And I was left with that same nagging question. Is this it? Is this all there is to life? The fleeting moments of joy, the temporary highs? The endless pursuit of validation? Or is there something more, something deeper that I'm missing? The empty stage, the quiet dressing room, the solitary reflection, they all seem to whisper the same haunting question. And so I began to search, to seek out the answers that eluded me, to find a sense of purpose beyond the applause, beyond the spotlight. The journey was long, filled with moments of doubt and uncertainty, but it was a journey worth taking. For in the end, I discovered that the true stage of life is not the one with the bright lights and cheering crowds, but the one within ourselves, where we find our true selves, our true purpose, and our true fulfillment. We're bombarded with images of success. Every day, from the moment we wake up and check our phones to the time we go to bed, we are inundated with images and messages that tell us what success looks like. Mansions, sports cars, perfect bodies. These are the symbols that society has chosen to represent achievement and happiness. They are the benchmarks by which we measure our own lives and aspirations. The message is clear: acquire these things and you'll be happy. The allure of luxury and opulence is powerful, and it's easy to believe that owning these items will lead to a fulfilling life. We see people smiling, laughing, and seemingly living their best lives surrounded by these symbols of success. We chase wealth thinking it will buy us security and peace of mind. The pursuit of money becomes a central focus as we believe that financial stability will solve all our problems and bring us the peace we crave. We work long hours, sacrifice our time and often our health in the relentless pursuit of more. We chase fame, believing it will bring us love and admiration. The spotlight seems to promise validation and acceptance. We see celebrities adored by millions, and we think that if we could just be famous, we too would be loved and admired. We chase the perfect body, hoping it will finally make us feel worthy. The fitness industry thrives on our insecurities, selling us the idea that physical perfection is the key to self-worth. We spend hours in the gym, follow strict diets, and constantly compare ourselves to others, all in the hope of achieving an ideal that often feels just out of reach. But the truth is, these pursuits are often a distraction. They divert our attention from what truly matters. We become so focused on external achievements that we neglect our inner well-being. The constant chase leaves us exhausted and unfulfilled. They're external bandages for internal wounds. We use these pursuits to cover up our insecurities and emotional pain. But no matter how much we achieve or acquire, the underlying issues remain unresolved. True healing and happiness come from within, not from external validation. We end up chasing shadows, never quite grasping the substance. The more we chase, the more elusive true happiness becomes. It's like trying to catch smoke with our bare hands. We need to shift our focus from external symbols of success to nurturing our inner selves, finding contentment in who we are, not in what we have. I've known people with fortunes who couldn't buy happiness. I've met celebrities drowning in loneliness despite the adoration of millions. And I've seen bodies sculpted to perfection, masking deep-seated insecurities. The pursuit of these external markers of success can cost us dearly. It can cost us our time, our relationships, and our health. It can leave us feeling empty and unfulfilled, wondering where we went wrong. It took me a long time to realize that true happiness, true fulfillment doesn't come from the outside. It comes from within. It's about self-acceptance, self-love, and finding joy in the simple things. It's about appreciating the present moment, the people in our lives, and the journey itself. It's about recognizing that we are enough, just as we are. I've been fortunate enough to meet some extraordinary people in my life. These individuals have lived through decades of change, witnessing the world evolve in ways that many of us can only read about in history books. Their stories are rich with experiences that span the spectrum of human emotion and endeavor. People who have lived long, full lives and have come out the other side with a wisdom that can only be earned through experience. Their faces, etched with lines of time, tell tales of love, loss, triumph, and resilience. Each wrinkle is a testament to a life well lived, a badge of honor that speaks of the countless moments that have shaped their journey. Some of the most content people I've met haven't achieved great wealth or fame. Instead, they have found fulfillment in the simplicity of life. They reside in modest homes, surrounded by the things that truly matter: family, friends, and memories. Their daily routines are filled with activities that bring them peace and satisfaction, whether it's tending to a garden, knitting a scarf, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of tea. They're not immune to hardship or loss. In fact, many have faced more than their fair share of challenges. Yet it is through these adversities that they have gained a profound understanding of what it means to be human. They have learned to navigate the storms of life with grace and dignity, finding strength in their vulnerability and solace in their shared experiences. But they've learned to find joy in the everyday, a shared meal, a good book, the simple pleasures that many of us often overlook. They savor each bite, each page, each moment, fully aware that these are the threads that weave the fabric of a meaningful life. The laughter of loved ones is perhaps the most cherished sound. It is a reminder of the connections that bind us, the relationships that give our lives purpose and joy. Whether it's the giggle of a grandchild or the hearty laugh of an old friend, these moments of shared happiness are treasures that they hold dear. They've learned to embrace life's imperfections and find beauty in the ordinary. A walk in the park, the rustle of leaves, the warmth of the sun on their skin. These are the moments that bring them contentment. They have discovered that true happiness lies not in the grand gestures, but in the quiet, everyday moments that make up the tapestry of life. Life isn't about achieving some picture-perfect ideal. It's messy, unpredictable, and often unfair. But it's also beautiful, surprising, and full of love. It's about embracing the highs and the lows, the triumphs and the failures. It's about learning from our mistakes and growing into the best versions of ourselves. It's about composing our own unique symphony, even if it's a little out of tune sometimes. The good news is, everything you need to be happy is already within you. You don't need to chase anything or prove anything to anyone. You are worthy of love and happiness just as you are. It's time to stop chasing illusions and start living from a place of authenticity. It's time to silence the external noise and listen to the whispers of your own heart. Happiness isn't a destination, it's a choice. It's a way of seeing the world, a way of approaching each day with gratitude and intention. It's about shifting our focus from what we lack to what we already have. It's about appreciating the small moments, cultivating meaningful connections, and finding joy in the journey itself. So, let go of the need for external validation. Give yourself permission to be happy now. Embrace your imperfections, celebrate your victories, and learn from your mistakes. Live your life with passion, purpose, and authenticity. And most importantly, never forget to give yourself the standing ovation you deserve. The stage is yours.